Who do you think taught mamas the songs they softly sing? Who gave the nightingale her notes and the cricket his little string? The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty, yes, but then the Bible says He quiets you with love again, again. He rejoices over you with singing. Can you hear it if you're very still? The maker of the morning is humming on your windowsill. So every song your mama sings, and every song from me, is just an echo, little one, of His first melody. He rejoices over you with singing. Can you hear it if you're very still? The maker of the morning is humming on your windowsill. And when the whole house finally goes quiet, dim and deep, His song is still the last one playing, singing you to sleep. The straw is soft, the ox is warm, the lamp is burning low, and I will sing you, little one, the only song I know. The angel said your name to me before you ever came, and now I hold the morning star and whisper that same name. Sleep, my son, the night is kind, the stars have found the shed, head. Someday the world will need you, and the road will take you far. But tonight you're only mine to rock beneath your borrowed star. Sleep, my son, the night is kind. The stars have found the shed. The king who made the universe has hay beneath his head. And all these things I'll treasure up and ponder in my heart, how heaven fit inside my arms when the night was dark. In the temple long ago, when all the lamps burned dim, a little boy named Samuel heard someone calling him. He ran to old Eli and said, "You called me, here I am." But Eli hadn't called at all. It was the great I am. So if the night says your name softly, there's nothing here to fear. Just answer like that little boy. Speak, Lord, for I hear. 3 times the voice came calling, 3 times he ran to see. For God had picked a little child to hear eternity. So if the night says your name softly, there's nothing here to fear. Just answer like that little boy. Speak, Lord, for I hear. The dark is not an empty room. The quiet's not alone. Sometimes the stillness is the sound of being fully known. your eyes up to the hills. Where does your help come from? From the Lord who made the mountains and hung the moon and sun. He will not let your small foot slip. He watches every stone. The keeper of the little ones is never off his throne. He who keeps you never slumbers. He who keeps you never sleeps. So somebody is always up while all the household sleeps. The sun won't strike you in the day, the moon won't harm at night. He keeps your going out and in, he keeps you in his sight. He who keeps you never slumbers. He who keeps you never sleeps. So somebody is always up while all the household sleeps. From this time forth and evermore, the watch will never end. So you can be completely done with worrying, my friend. Took old Abraham outside beneath the desert sky and said, "Now count the stars for me." And Abraham said, "Why?" "Because that's how many children will someday call you Dad." And Abraham began to count every star he had. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4. Each one a promise kept. And somewhere in that counting, old Abraham just slept. So when you cannot settle, don't count the jumping sheep. Count the shining promises that God intends to keep. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4. Each one a promise kept. Somewhere in that counting, old Abraham just slept. And here's the secret, little one, worth more than all the rest. You are one of Abraham's stars, the one he counts the best. 99 were safe at home, tucked in against the cold. But one small sheep had wandered off, beyond the meadow's fold. The dark came down, the wind picked up, the little one felt small. But far away, a lantern lit, and boots came down the hall. For the shepherd leaves the 99. The moment one is gone, and he doesn't stop his searching till he finds his little one. He didn't scold, he didn't shout when he found the woolly stray. He laughed out loud with happiness, and carried her all the way. For the shepherd leaves the 99. The moment one is gone, and he doesn't stop his searching till he finds his little one. So even when you're far and small, and even when you roam, being lost just means that someone's already bringing you home. Elijah stood upon the mount to hear what God would say. A mighty wind tore past the rocks, but God went another way. The ground began to tremble, the stone began to leap, but God was not inside the quake that would not let him sleep. Not in the wind, not in the fire, not in the shaking ground. God came along in a still small voice, the gentlest of sound. A fire roared across the ridge, all crackle, snap, and blaze. But God was not inside the flames or in their orange haze. Not in the wind, not in the fire, not in the shaking ground. God came along in a still small voice, the gentlest of sound. Then everything went very still, and in that stillness a whisper soft as your own breath, saying, "Child, you're safe with me." Not in the wind, not in the fire, not in the shaking ground. God came along in a still small voice, the gentlest of sound. The mamas brought their babies, the toddlers brought their noise. The helpers tried to shoo them off. He's busy, girls and boys. But Jesus stopped his teaching, and his whole face got bright. Let the little children come, don't stop them, it's their right. For such is the kingdom of the wobbly and the small, the ones who fall asleep mid-prayer. He welcomes one and all. He took them up into his arms, he blessed each drowsy head. The most important lap in heaven became a toddler's bed. For such is the kingdom of the wobbly and the small, the ones who fall asleep mid-prayer. He welcomes one and all. So you don't have to be a king or wise or tall or grown. The door's already open, love, the lap's already home. Come to me, all you weary, all you carrying heavy things. Come to me, little tired one, and rest beneath my wings. Put down the day you carried, the stumbles and the fuss, the trying and the crying. You can leave them here with us, and I will give you rest, rest for your little soul. For I am gentle, I am lowly, and I will make you whole. My yoke is easy, child, my burden's feather light. You were never meant to carry the whole day into the night, and I will give you rest, rest for your little soul. For I am gentle, I am lowly, and I will make you whole. These are the words he really said, and he still says them true. Tonight, this very minute, he is saying them to you. He knows when you sit down to play. He knows when you lie down. He's read your every thought today before it made a sound. You cannot wander from his sight, not up, not down, not through. Take wings and fly to the far sea. His hand still holds you, you say the dark will hide me, here's the secret, little spark. The night shines like the morning to him. To God, it's never dark. He knit you in the quiet before you had a name. Each day was in his notebook before the first one came. And if you say the dark will hide me, here's the secret, little spark. The night shines like the morning to him. To God, it's never dark. So the room may look like midnight, but you're lying in his day. He sees you like it's noontime, and he never looks away. A farmer plants his little seeds and then he goes to bed. He doesn't stand there shouting grow at the garden bed. But night by night and day by day, though he does not know how, the seeds are quietly becoming wheat and corn and bough. The seed grows while you're sleeping, the dew comes down like lace. The tide rolls in, the bread dough rises, the moon slides into place. Your bones are getting longer, your dreams are sorting things. The bruise is busy healing, the bird grows out her wings. The seed grows while you're sleeping, the dew comes down like lace. The tide rolls in, the bread dough rises, the moon slides into place. So sleeping isn't stopping, it's how the growing's done. God runs the whole night shift himself till the coming of the sun. The shepherds watched their sleepy flocks. The fire had burned down low, the ordinary kind of night from 2,000 years ago. Then one bright angel, then a sky, too full to count or hold, and heaven's choir spilled over into the shepherd's cold. Glory, glory in the highest, and peace to earth below. The first ever midnight concert was for shepherds in the snow. They didn't sing for palaces, they didn't pick the proud, they picked the tired night shift men underneath the cloud. Glory, glory in the highest, and peace to earth below. The first ever midnight concert was for shepherds in the snow. So heaven likes to sing at night to ordinary sheep, which means the sky above your roof might be singing you to sleep. Some things you have to work for, like towers, walls, and bread. But some things God just gives away, like sunsets and your bed. The Bible says it plainly, in words all soft and deep. It's useless staying up too late. He grants his loved ones sleep. So sleep is not a punishment, and bedtime's not a chore. It's a present wrapped in navy blue, left at your bedroom door. He grants it, says the psalmist, the way you grant a wish. He ladles out the drowsiness like soup into a dish. So sleep is not a punishment, and bedtime It's yours, it's free, it's deep. The tag says, "To my dear one," and inside the box is sleep. Have you seen a mother bird when the rain begins to fall? She lifts one wing like a little roof and gathers in them all. The chicks go dark and cozy, heartbeat for a song, and that's the very picture God chose to pass along. He will cover you with his feathers, under his wings you'll hide. His faithfulness is the shield around the warm and downy inside. You dwell in a secret place tonight, the shadow of the Most High, which sounds like something very grand, and it is, but it's all so nigh. He will cover you with his feathers, under his wings you'll hide. His faithfulness is the shield around the warm and downy inside. It's close as any blanket, it's soft as any wing. You're sleeping in the feathers of the everlasting King.
There's a story of a father whose boy had gone away, and every single evening at the ending of the day, he'd light the lamp and set it in the window facing west, and watched the empty road a while before he went to rest. Because love keeps a lamp in the window. Love learns the shape of your walk. And while the boy was still far off, the father began to run up the block. He didn't wait for sorry. He didn't wait for clean. He wrapped him up in his own robe before the porch was seen. Because love keeps a lamp in the window. Love learns the shape of your walk. While the boy was still far off, the father began to run up the block. So wherever your dreams go wandering across the hills of night, just look